Red Solo Cup. I fill you up.
8:42, let's fill it up. Live shot, Century Plaza Hotel and Spa. Perfect segment for Friday at 8:42. Robyn Gray from Rosewood Hotel Georgia getting us set with some holiday cocktails. You've got mocktails covered and some of your signature recipes if you're coming down to the hotel. You'll lay out for us. What's one of your favorite go-tos?
Oh, well, the poinsettia cocktail. Yeah, it's a lovely sparkling wine cocktail, nice and effervescent. Has some pomegranate juice in it, a little bit of cranberry bitters, Cointreau orange curacao, and you know, is relative to the kind of the look of a poinsettia.
Okay, so let's start mixing up the first one. And I asked you, for anybody at home, as we're getting festive, when they're putting together their own ingredients, trial and error, what's one of the keys you always like to keep in mind?
Well, always to measure and to keep things, you know, on point with your recipes. You know, making cocktails can be similar to baking, so you always want to keep your quantities correct. That's a big thing.
Okay. What are we just putting right there?
That was the cranberry bitters. Okay. So cranberry bitters, fresh pomegranate juice, some orange curacao, and then I'm just going to give that a quick shake.
And fresh ingredients, always the key with what you're putting together for these cocktails?
Definitely. Fresh ingredients and quality spirits as well. You definitely want to use high-quality spirits and good fresh juices.
Okay. So he shakes this up. This is a good holiday go-to. And what would you say? This is before dinner, after dinner, during dinner?
This is a before-dinner drink, absolutely. Yeah. So a little bit of bubble. You know, everybody loves bubbles during the holidays. Okay. So a little bit of effervescence there. I always pour it in the bubbles first. That way it doesn't overflow when you pour it in. And I'm just going to top it off with this lovely mixture. And then you're going to get that lovely red color.
Well, it smells delicious. How you serve it, the glassware, how crucial is that for
you know, it's definitely for presentation. It's always nice to see it proper, but you know, you can put it in any vessel you want. I think that, you know, using a champagne flute for this cocktail or even a wine glass would be great. So that's a little bit of lemon oil over top and a nice garnish.
I'll just handle that one for you.
Yeah, no problem.
Gotta do my due diligence on this. As I take a look at this one, let's go through the second recipe.
I'll whip up the next one. All right.
Ooh, that is nice.
It's nice and sparkly.
That's starting the weekend off right. Yeah, not overpowering, just the right amount.
So, I'm going to make a little eggnog for us. This is we have our twist on the eggnog. Instead of doing a rum and eggnog, I'm going to do a whiskey and port eggnog. I like that richness of the port, and the whiskey gives a nice backbone. So, bit of whiskey, bit of port. I put a couple dashes of bitters in again. I'm using Dale DeGroff's pimento bitters here. It gives it a nice allspice flavor. Little eggnog.
Now you make your own. For anybody making their own eggnog, any tricks, secrets behind making your own?
What I do is I use skim milk and cream in mine, so it makes it this nice and light and fluffy. I really beat those egg whites until they peak, and then blend them in. Just fold them in, and it keeps the eggnog light instead of like really big and rich. I sometimes find eggnog a bit too overpowering, so I like to cut it down with that egg white froth and skim milk instead of whole milk.
Nicely done.
Nutmeg.
Okay, we have about 30 seconds for a mocktail for the non-alcoholics, well, not alcoholics, but non-alcoholic beverages. Clarification, one sip.
Exactly.
It's all falling apart.
Well, the thing is, too, you know, you can still be an alcoholic and enjoy a mocktail because you don't have to drive home. So, a little bit of lime juice here. Just going to put that in. There we go, some almond syrup. And then I'm going to put in some apple juice as well. I'm going to free pour that apple juice because we're low on time.
And as you mix that up, I love the fact Reflections Patio, you have a festive atmosphere for the holiday season. Always some fun at the hotel. Got the fizz factor too.
Got the fizz factor with that ginger beer, nice and spicy. So ginger beer in this, apple, fresh squeezed lime, little almond syrup, and a dehydrated lime for garnish.
You know what? I better stick with the mocktails after that one sip. Did me over there. So cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers. You get that eggnog.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thanks for coming in. Happy holidays to you and yours.
Cheers.
We'll take a break. Russell Gates, final look at that weather forecast coming up.